Alright, so what's up YouTube? I've not made a video in a while, so I thought I'd just make a quick update with some like training videos. So yeah, this is all just gonna be clips from like last training block, which is about 10 weeks. So yeah, this is 160 for 7 high bar squat. This was I think a 3x7. This was like maybe second or third set, I don't remember, from a couple of months ago. But yeah, so this video basically is gonna be summarizing this whole training block, which is actually very successful. I hit a lot of PRs. So yeah, so that was 160 for 7 high bar. And then I think this was like the following week. It was 170 for a 3x5 high bar as well. I think this was my last set as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, definitely doing a lot of high bar work. It's complemented my low bar squat a lot. Like 100% made a big difference. Look at them socks though. Damn. Your MCM could never. And this was a 140 bench. This was actually the first time I say pause. I use that term a bit loosely. It wasn't the worst pause, but then yeah, there was somewhat of a pause there. And this was a 242.5 deadlift, which was actually a small PR at the time. Not too bad. Look at them socks again. Primark. Go hit up Primark if you want them, yeah. And then this was a 130 close grip paused single, which actually moved really well. Like definitely doing a lot of close grip work, as 100% had big carryover to my normal bench press. So yeah, I'd highly recommend. And then this was a 220 for 4. This set was so easy. Like I couldn't believe how easy this set was. Like I literally, like before this set, I thought I was gonna fail it, to be honest. But then yeah, at the end, very surprised I actually got it. Look at that. Look at the hold. Grip strength where you at. This was the following week. This was 230 for 3. This literally was so hard, because I think at this point I'd just accumulated a lot of fatigue. Like this was basically the last week before which I do a taper, which is basically for me my deadlift taper. Usually I just basically chop my volume in half. So like, yeah, I was carrying a lot of fatigue. Then this was, I think, literally the next week. This was 250 for 2 sumo. So yeah, I decided to switch to sumo, and then yeah. It's funny because this set was so much easier than the 230 for 3. But this is not just easy because I switched to sumo. That's obviously one of the reasons. But then I think also one of the reasons is because I was a lot less fatigued going into this, because this was literally the first week of my taper. So like this was the first week where I was doing a lot less deadlift volume, and this was 220 for 7, which followed it. Just a lot easier. And also I'm not wearing socks because you might think it's a bit nasty, but was it? I can't deadlift on that platform physically if I wear socks. I just slide all around the place. And then there was no one in the gym. It was like 12 at night. And then this was a 200 kg single on low bar squat. So low bar is my preferred squat style, because obviously the vast majority of people, they're going to squat more low bar. So that's why I do it. But this was a warm up. Moved pretty well. Yeah, usually I do film my last warm up set before a top single, just so I can get a better view of like just how well it actually moved, because obviously I'll remember it in my head, but then I won't actually physically. I'd like to physically see it. And this was a 212.5 single. That was actually a PR. That was my first PR since about, I think, March or April or something, and I hit better depth this time as well. And this was literally about 3 days later, which was a 215 single, which is also a PR. Look at that sock game again, man. I'm telling you, if you want to make lots of squat PRs, gotta get some good socks. There we go, 215. That moved pretty smoothly. And then this was the following week, I think. This day I literally was hoping to hit a huge deadlift PR of 260. So obviously the one you saw before was 220 warm up, literally smoked it, right? So I went straight to 260. And this was a 260 attempt. It's coming. Damn. Yeah, but not to make excuses, but like I was in very bad conditions that day. Like I couldn't physically sleep the night before. Like I literally went to bed at like 7 o'clock, and I was so sore from my squat day. But yeah, gotta man up next time. This is a 145 single on bench, which is also a PR. Pause is pretty trash, but there we go. It moved very well actually. Had to give my guy a fist pump. He gives great lift-offs. And then this was also, I think this was the next week, a 200 kg warm-up single. One thing I've really been focused on is slowing down the eccentric portion of the lift. Because I just feel like I'm way more in control of the lift. And see that I move very quickly. Kind of in a sense, I got the inspiration from, if you know who he is, Ricky Cho. Pug the Goat. Yeah, he descends very slowly. So I decided to descend a bit slower, and this helps a lot. See, look. There we go, 220 squat. Not too bad. That was a PR. And then this was, I think, the following day. Hit 145 bench, which was better. 147.5 kg bench, with a better pause than 145 before. The week prior, but it was pretty good. Here's 260 for 6. I don't even know if these are pause or touch and go, to be honest. I think it's just more, I'm just basically sinking the bar into my chest, because I wasn't really focused on pausing them. I was just trying to get as many reps as I could, and that last rep was definitely touch and go. And then straight after that, I did, oh, he got a cute fist bump. And then after that, I did 100 for 14 after, which is alright. I reckon next training block for fresh, I'm getting this for 20. Alright, mark my words, I'm getting this for 20 next training block. And then I'll be in the NFL after that. And then this was the following day, right? So yeah, if you probably saw my Instagram, this day was the most confusing day. So basically, I came in expecting to hit a big deadlift PR on sumo deadlifts, but basically I peaked too long, which is why the previous week I was very strong. But that's when I failed the 260. But then this day, literally, I pulled 260 as a warm up. 220 as a warm up sumo. But then it moved so slow that literally like halfway through I just switched to conventional, and then as you saw, I hit 245 conventional PR, which isn't bad considering I've not pulled conventional in literally about a month. So obviously my motor pathways are a bit not the best, and also I'd already expended a lot of energy warming up sumo. So like maybe on a good day, who knows, might pull 250 plus conventional. And this is how, right? So look, I'm wearing extra small knee sleeves, right? Previously I was wearing a size medium, but then I decided to downsize, right? And the kind of idea behind this is, right, if you're wearing a tighter knee sleeve, right, it's going to be, obviously you're going to get more out of it, because in the hole in your squat, that's when the knee sleeves compress the most, and then obviously a tighter one's going to compress a bit more, so you're going to get more spring out of the hole. So, you know, like I literally on the SBD measuring chart, I should be wearing a medium or a large, right? So basically what I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't actually focus on what it says, and that you should basically just go down by like 2-3 sizes, maybe even 4 sizes. Honestly, you can always definitely go down, and even if it's only added maybe 2.5 kilos, it's worth it. But yeah, so I just thought I'd quickly update you on my training block. So I think I started the training block as a 580 total, 580 kilogram total, and then I finished off with a 617 total, which was definitely sub-maximal considering I didn't hit, like, thing is I did 250 for 2 on deadlifts, and that was class of my 1 rep max. So obviously I had a lot more in the tank on deadlifts. But yeah, next training cycle, definitely gonna fix up a lot of things. But yeah, if there's any more things you want to see, just let me know. Hopefully gonna be more consistent on the YouTube. But yeah, so yeah, that's me out.